Okay. I would do a redstone tutorial on, because people have trouble with redstone. They don't really know how to do it, they don't really know how to use it. So I thought that I would create just a few tutorials on the basics of it. Now, what I have here in my hotbars are all the sources of things that set off a redstone tick. There's the pressure plate, the button, the lever, block of redstone, redstone torch, observer, no, there we go, comparator, or, there we go, and that's it. Those are all the sources. Of course, this just requires to be stepped on. This one requires to be pushed. This one can stay on and off. This one sets off a repeated redstone signal, same with this one. This one sets off a redstone signal when something is placed in front of it. For instance, let's use this. Sets off a short redstone tick, and once I break it and destroy it. And this, a redstone comparator, let's just put a hopper here. This will detect when I put an item in here. Like for instance. Boom. See? It detected it. And it'll detect more if I have more items. Like, if I put the entire stack in there, it'll have up to 3. These are all the types of things that have a redstone signal. Now, of course, redstone can affect many things in a world, including doors, pistons, TNT, minecart tracks, droppers and dispensers, note blocks, redstone lamps. There's so many things that redstone can affect. So many things. Of course, this sets off light. This will pushes a block. And this one also pushes a block, but the difference, one keeps the block and the other one just pushes it. TNT, well, TNT. The difference between a dropper and a dispenser, some people get this confused. A dropper, it drops the items. A dispenser dispenses it. For instance, let's just get a dropper and then a dispenser. Let's use arrows. This also works with potions. I will show an example. If I get a lever, there's you and one in you, this is a dropper. Just drop the item. This one will actually shoot it. Or, for instance, same with potions. See? And this one will just drop it. See? Now, the same thing, or not the same thing, but note blocks, they just create music. So if I get a lever and note blocks, redstone, and some repeaters, I'll talk more about repeaters later. I can create a line. Let's just do random, and then, oh, I should probably change that to dirt. And if I put these at different ticks, you can create a little song. You can do this and you can make any song. It doesn't matter. Now repeaters. Repeaters can, for one, a redstone line. It can only go as far, and then it will die out. For instance, watch. This will power it up to here. You can see the little glistens go up above it. See, this one dies off right here. Right here, It will work though. It'll also work all the way down to here. This one won't power. One more block in any way, it'll disconnect. Disconnect. Now repeaters, if I place this anywhere, here, it'll extend that for more. To get more out of the extension, I could place it right here. And then I'd get more. Other uses for repeaters, for instance, if I wanted to extend a line, like this. Of course, this one's just instant. This one, it takes a little bit. And you can expand that by doing that. Like if I just add one tick, it won't really make that big of a difference, but it will. Another tick, another tick, another tick. It'll take even longer. See? Another one, another one, another one, and another one. See the difference? And if I add more, it takes even longer. This one, instant. Those are the main. There's one more use for a repeater though. It can go through blocks. So if I do this, place that, and do this, right? You won't see anything happen. But if I replace this block with the repeater, it will go through. Because this repeater gives power to this block. So this block gives off power. For instance, if a redstone torch, you can actually deactivate this. There's many ways of doing this. You can, well, do this, it'll deactivate it. You can do this, and it'll deactivate it. You can do this, and it'll deactivate it. You don't have to use a repeater when deactivating a redstone torch. But if I get rid of this, power won't go to the opposite side. This just gives power out. A redstone torch can be deactivated, and it does the same thing. Even when the lever's on, that redstone lamp's deactivated. This can become very useful, especially when creating piston doors. If I want to use pressure plates for using piston doors, I could just do this. 2 sticky pistons, two sticky pistons. Oh my lord, there we go. Oh my, really? Really? Get out of here. I just cleared you not too long ago when I was off camera. Just right here. You could also place it here, but then it won't connect, so then you're going to need to break that. Boom. Activates. Let's just use dirt for now. Just like that. Boom. And, see? But if I didn't have these redstone torches, right? Then when I try to walk through, it would block. Unless I like, see? It blocks you. That's why you need redstone torches. They can be really useful. You can't do that with a redstone block. You can't deactivate a redstone block though. Now, there's a few other things. Like I know a few redstone clocks. There are some with. There's one with hoppers. There's one with redstone torches. I think that, yeah, that's all. If I get an item just to throw in there, you can make hoppers connect like this. So, or if I want to make a system to where I drop something into that and it goes into this chest, right? All I have to do is just crouch and then place it all the way down like that. And if I can extend it up, see, if you just click L2, like the place button, it'll get you inside of it. That's why you have to crouch. So if I drop this item right into here, it'll make its way all the way down into this chest. And you can also make a clock with this. So I could make this lamp flash. Just like this. What you do Since these two are connected, they're just going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So if I place an item in here, see? And I can also turn this off. So if I get a lever, you and then you, I can turn it off. Right? And preferably you do it on the one that's not connected to this, because this detects when an item is in here. So if I have the lever here, right, and then I have a redstone here, if I turn this on, it'll keep the redstone lamp on. But if I have it over here, it'll keep it off. See? Because it locks the item in place. Locks the item in place. Another one is where you can do this. The reason this works is because there's a delay. So, or let me do it. You place it, break it real quick. It goes around in circles. The reason this works is because there's a slight delay when the redstone goes around, so once you break it, it's just going to go in a circle. Over and over and over again. So this redstone will just keep going in circles, going in circles, going in circles, going in circles. It can happen. And it's one that'll be really fast with redstone lamps. And see, if you expand this too much, you can make it go slower and slower and slower. But sooner or later, if I keep slowing it down, it will lock up. Just keep on going. Okay, apparently this one won't like to lock up. It always locks up for me. What? Why is this? Oh, maybe it's because I did it so okay, yeah, I know why. But if you do this, see, it locked up right there. I can do this, do that, and oh, whoops. I forgot to break it. See, okay, and if I do this really fast, okay, apparently it's not gonna do it for me. But yeah, it'll lock up. Sometimes it'll lock up if you get it incorrect. Really? There we go. And one more that I learned. This was the first one that I learned, and it's the most. It takes up the most space. It's the most noisy one. So, see, you can hear the redstone clicking. It's the most noisy one. But I think, and it's so fast that it just keeps the redstone lamp on. And I guess I could slow it down, so then it made a difference. See? I have to slow it down for it to actually work. So if I put a redstone, it'll just keep it on. It's because it's so fast. It's the most efficient one to shoot arrows out of. So if I get a dispenser, not a dropper, but a dispenser, and throw some arrows in it, it's the most efficient one. And I can also do the same thing with this one, or I broke them. Well, that one, and see, this one you can turn off with the lever. Same with that one. But the one I showed you earlier, when the one that goes in circles, you cannot turn that one off. It is not possible to turn this off. See, it'll just lock it up. Because it's a circle. There's a lot of things that redstone can affect. Lots. Redstone is big. It's complicated. It's annoying at times. It can really get on your nerves. But I will try to teach you guys slowly. This is just the basics. I'm going to be doing more complicated systems like item sorters. Item sorters are very complicated. Because on PC, item sorters are easier to use. This, not so much. Not so much. But I hope you found my video helpful. I hope that it helps you in future times, or if you're needing something, if you don't know how to use redstone, you can figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure to check out more of my content. And actually, wait, I do want to show you something. I actually figured this out yesterday. Did you guys know about this? Because this used to not be the case. Watch. It falls. It falls. I never knew that. If you have multiple blocks, does it... Okay, no. So it's just when you have... If I stack that... That is, it's the coolest thing. I've never... Anyway, I'm gonna end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. See you guys later.